Who proposed the idea of the setting up a Constituent Assembly in India? Cabinet Mission Plan. How were the members of the Constituent Assembly elected? Elected by Provincial Legislative Assembly. The total number of the members in the Constituent Assembly before partition was 385. Initially, the Constituent Assembly had 385 members, 290 from British India and 93 from princely states. After partition of the India, the total number of members in the Constituent Assembly was reduced to 299. When did the first meeting of the Constituent Assembly take place? December 9, 1946. The objective resolution was moved by Jawaharlal Nehru on 13 December 1946. Who was the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constitution? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. When was the draft constitution submitted to the President of Assembly? 21 February 1948. Who among the following was not a member of the drafting committee? Rajendra Prasad. When was the Constitution of India finally adopted? November 26, 1949. The Constitution came into full force on 26 January 1950. Although adopted on the 26 November 1949, the Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950, celebrated as Republic Day. How long did the Constituent Assembly take to draft the Constitution? 2 years, 11 months, 18 days. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the procedure of amendment? Article 368. Which of the following provision can be amended by the simple majority in Parliament? Creation of a new states. Which of the following does not require rectification by half of the states for amendment? Fundamental rights. Amendment that affect federal structure requires state rectification. Fundamental rights needs only special majority in Parliament. An amendment bill can be introduced in either House of the Parliament. What types of the majority is required to pass a constitutional amendment bill? Special majority. A special majority means more than 50% of the total strength and 2/3 of the member present and voting. Can a constitutional amendment bill be introduced without a President's prior consent? Yes. Which amendment made it compulsory for the President to give assent to constitutional amendment bill? 24th Amendment. The 24th Amendment 1971 made it mandatory for the President to assent to constitutional amendments. Can a constitutional amendment bill be passed in a joint session? No. What was the ruling in the Golak Nath case 1967? Fundamental rights cannot be amended. Which Amendment Act reversed the effect of the Golak Nath ruling? 24th Amendment. The 24th Amendment clarifies that Parliament has the power to amend any part of the Constitution, including fundamental rights. In which case did the Supreme Court formulated the basic structure doctrine? Keshavananda Bharati v. State of Kerala, the landmark judgment in Keshavananda Bharati 1973 introduced the concept of basic structure. Which of the following is not considered a part of basic structure? Directive principles. Which amendment tried to exclude judiciary review of the constitutional amendment? 42. Which case struck down the 42nd Amendment clauses as unconstitutional? Minerva Mills. Which of the following is a feature of basic structure of the Indian Constitution? Judicial review. Which article empowers the Supreme Court to enforce fundamental rights? Article 32. And thank you for watching the videos. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for more videos. Thank you.